Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you like, you can keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys regarding your love life. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading. Starting off with some romance angel messages to see what messages need to come through for you guys in your love life between you and whoever you could be connecting with or may connect with down the line. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love. Any romance angel messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Show me clearly what messages do we have for Libra in love. Libra in love. What messages do we have? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love? Any romance angel messages, please, for my Libras? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? Romance angel messages, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have let your friends help you. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. We also have codependency and true love. So starting off with let your friends help you. This says ask for and accept support from others. You guys may find it difficult to accept help or to get help when you need it the most. Some of you maybe feel embarrassed or ashamed when you're needing extra support or someone to lean on, right? Like some of you may find it very difficult to opening yourself up to your friends or those that you trust, or like, talking about some pretty emotional things or some pretty sensitive topics, but it's suggesting to let your friends help you because they're there for a reason. They're your friends for a reason, and if your friends aren't supportive and they're judgmental and all those, you might want to consider getting new friends. It seems as if there could be some sort of codependency in your life, or addictions, or just there's something in your life that could be unhealthy. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So maybe some of you have been distracting yourselves from certain things or certain feelings. And so instead of dealing with them or getting the help you need or talking about your feelings or, even seeing a therapist or something like that, you maybe have been using substances or alcohol or just even like gambling or literally anything. I'm almost getting like devil-like energy from this to distract yourself from some sort of pain or some sort of, I think, why else are you distracting yourself? There's something that you're avoiding, I think. Or someone. Maybe if it's not you, it could be the person you're connecting with, okay? But there's something that they're avoiding or that you're avoiding, okay? We also have true love come out here. This is the romance of a lifetime. So for whoever I'm talking to, you have someone in your life who cares a lot about you, who wants to see you thrive, to live your best life, to win. And it's like they see, or say you're in a relationship right now, something is getting in the way between you and your person. And so maybe you're needing to get help, maybe you're needing to see a therapist, maybe you're needing to talk to somebody about these issues, or maybe you're needing to open up to your partner, your lover, so that they can help you. There could be codependency in a relationship. Maybe somebody is extremely reliant on you, and of course that can be very unhealthy as well. Maybe you're needing to talk to a trusted friend or family member to get their opinion or like their advice. It looks like you can work through this, but it's just requiring work from both sides, okay? So let's pull some animal oracle messages to see who's who. Starting off with Libra. What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? Show me clearly. Any romance? Animal oracle messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do we have for Libra in love? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? What do we have for them? What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. We have the hyena. It's come out quite a bit in these love readings. The hyena definitely has. It came out in Leo's reading, and I think it came out in someone else's, but Leo's definitely. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. We have the tiger, fire coming out. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. We also have the scorpion. Ooh. Wow, we got all fire on this side. Let's take a look into the person you could be connecting with. We'll see. Maybe this is your side. We're going to see who's who. I got to get the vibes right. So I got the person Libra's connecting with in love. Yeah, this is making a lot of sense just as I'm kind of getting in tune with your energy. Tell me about the person Libra's connecting with in love. Try the person Libra's connecting with in love. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Try the person they're connecting with. Try the person Libra's connecting with in love. One more. Okay. Okay. Try the person Libra's connecting with in love. Okay, we have the elk, earth energy. Okay, we also have the peacock. Let's get one more. So why not? It's not the person Libra's connecting with in love. Not the person Libra's connecting with in love. Maybe we only have the 2 cards. Just kidding. Firefly. Alright, so we have earth and air coming out. On your side, we have fire. Of course, this side can be you. You decide who's who. For the sake of this reading, I'm just going to say and stick with this side as this is your side, Libra. And this is whoever you're connecting with. So, let's talk about it. There definitely is the energy of you guys distracting yourself or, you know, trying to lighten up and have fun and not be so serious about certain things in your life. But at the same time, as you're distracting yourself, you're kind of avoiding some sort of issue. You're stewing on something, or in the back of your mind, on the back burner, there's something that has been getting to your nerves, okay? Something has either stung you or burned you in the past. And instead of actually dealing with it, you've been distracting yourself. And there's that kind of energy of like perhaps addictions or drinking or smoking or just like trying to avoid your feelings about a certain situation because they make you feel uncomfortable. So instead of facing these feelings, you go out, you distract yourself, you go party, you go hook up, you go do anything and everything but face whatever these issues are, these irritations, these sad feelings that you're experiencing, these, you know, anger, whatever it is. There's this energy of you guys avoiding it. There's 2 sides, but you have been ignoring your shadow side. We all have a shadow side and we can actually use it to our benefit, but instead of looking at it, you've been ignoring it, pretending it's not there, and just trying to sweep it under the rug. But what is that doing for you except damaging and causing more pain? And it's like, maybe those around you are kind of sensing something's off, and maybe they're trying to get you to talk or trying to support you or saying like, hey Libra, like, I'm kind of concerned about you, I'm kind of worried, and maybe you get very irritated or very annoyed or just, I don't know, even with the hyena, he just kind of looks a little bit pissy, a little bit. I'm just saying, okay, so there's something that you're stewing on. This is a past situation, maybe it's a past relationship. There's been something that has left you feeling stung or burned, and, you know, obviously it caused a lot of pain, and you struggle facing it or accepting it or expressing it. So instead of doing any of that, you run away from them. And, you know, with the hyena, they kind of play this game of everything's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not bothered. I'm out here living my best life. I don't care. I'm not hurt. What are you talking about? I'm not, no. But deep down, no one would know, right? Because this is their energy as well. The tiger, this is someone who's very mysterious, kind of secretive, almost high priestessy energy, very intuitive, very in tune with their gifts and their spirituality, and they're very connected. This is very feminine energy as well. But this talks about the need to go inward and connect with yourself and allow yourself to feel whatever emotions come up. Because clearly there's the energy of you guys avoiding something, but the longer you avoid it, the longer you pretend it's not there, the worse it gets, the more it just builds up. There's this tension, there's this energy of buildup within you. And that's getting in the way of either you and your connection, or you and new connections, or your true love, because there's healing that needs to take place. And you need to spend some time alone. Tonight, whenever you come across this, pour yourself a drink, sit with yourself, journal, be with your thoughts, candle gaze, be in your element, connect with yourself, spend some time alone, face these feelings, or don't, but this is what the cards are suggesting, is to face your shadow side, alright? Because this burn, this scar, this pain, whatever this frustration is that's been building up within you, it's not going to go away. It's only going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and sooner or later you're going to have to face whatever this is. So the cards are suggesting you do it now, okay? Because if anything, you might be missing out on new connections, on this true love connection, on healing. Like, again, move at your own pace. There's no rush. You do what's best for you, and you never have to touch this ever, right? You never have to look at your shadow side. But it might be in your best interest to just do the damn work. It ain't easy. It's not gonna happen overnight. It requires work and effort, right? They say time heals. No, time helps you forget, but if you don't actually put in the work, you're not doing any healing. You're just suppressing. So, Libra, that's your side, or that's whoever I'm talking to. Other person, we have Elk Energy, Firefly, and Peacock. This person, extremely reliable. They're very, very grounded. This might even be like a friend. So, what if it's like a true friend, someone you've known your entire life, may also be your true love. And as you're going through this, maybe they're the only person who can sense something's off with you. And maybe they just have the key to your heart, Libra. I'm just saying, oops, I didn't mean to do that. This person is someone who's reliable, someone who will be there through the thick and thin. They act as a pillar of support. This is heavy masculine energy. But again, it doesn't matter what you identify as. We all carry masculine and feminine sides of ourselves, okay? It's just energy. I'm not talking about gender over here, okay? But this is someone who, is the breadwinner, the provider, supports one another. They take care of business. Kind of King of Pentacles, Emperor energy from this. They have a lot of wisdom to share. And so that's why it's like, if you're going through this, you don't have to go through it alone. And that was what your last reading was about, Libra. I swear it was. Where it's just like, you've been going through things, you've been having these hurdles, you've been going through things, you have these hurdles, these burdens that are on you, but instead of talking about them to a friend or a family member or your partner, you've been keeping it to yourself. Because maybe you don't want to burden others, or maybe you don't want to, bother people with your problems, or, But the thing is, you have support around you. You have people who care about you and want to see you thrive and live your best life. You don't have to go through this alone. It's a choice. You can if you choose, but especially in this partnership, partnerships are about helping each other and being a team, right? How can you be a team when you're leaving this person out in the dark? So this person wants to help, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to help you and be there for you. And, as long as their cup is already filled within them, and then whatever is overflowing, they can give to you and anyone else, right? I'm just saying, for this person, obviously put your priorities, your needs first, and then whatever you have left over, you can always help and extend and do what you can. Just remember to take care of yourself, okay? Ground yourself. I don't think I need to remind you, though. You're pretty grounded within you. But it's like, this person is someone who wants to help. They're very determined. They're very focused. They're very creative, too. Unrelated to love in this connection. Just talk about this person. They're very creative. They're very expressive. They have a lot of ideas. They're very inspired. They want to make a difference. They want to help others. This could be someone who is artistic, and expressive in some sort of way. They have like lots of ideas, and so make sure you write your ideas down. Don't forget, okay, because this is talking about inspiration. So unrelated to love, I know. This talks about your career. So you want to start something off, you have this idea, you want to go pursue this, you want to learn or study this, do it. What's stopping you? If you want to write that song, write that book, sing that song, pick up the guitar, like whatever you gotta do, okay? Because this is the energy of like a poet or an artist, and it's just like this is the energy behind every piece of art out there in this world. And so I'm not surprised if you get this sudden urge to go create. Use this energy to your advantage, especially for those who have been feeling blocked or stuck in your creative field. It's looking like you're going to be seeing an improve within that. Okay, I love that for you. Put in the work. Maybe some of you are like songwriters or dancers or whatever, producers. It doesn't matter. Just go create. Okay, so this is a little off topic from love. But that's the thing. It's like you have lots of things that you're pursuing and doing, but you still have time for your loved ones, and you still have time to support others, and you still have time to help Libra out, right? It seems like this person has obviously gone through their own trials and tribulations with the peacock. They have some things that they're trying to work through and maneuver through and push through, and they're going through some things, and for the most part, they're handling it quite well. They're staying grounded despite whatever's going on. They have a good balance between earth and air. So no matter how high their head goes in the clouds, they're still able to ground themselves and have their feet on the ground so they don't get lost and confused. And, you know, so they have a good head on their shoulders. They're digesting something, or they're... what are they seeing? They're seeing something, they're understanding something, or like they're realizing something here. This talks about perception. What else am I getting from that? Again, and they're looking over at your side, Libra. Like something's up with you. They know, like they just have this feeling. Like even the elk, he's looking over at your side. Yeah. I don't know, something about this person seems to have really good advice. Very supportive, so why am I getting the energy of someone who's a friend may also be a lover? I'm just saying, potential, okay? Or like, you know, it's a best friend and your true love. Like, that's a solid connection right there. So, let's take a look into each side. Let's take a look into Libra's side, and then the person you're connecting with, and then we'll look at the main themes in this relationship and pull some Tikashi messages, okay? So, tell me about Libra and love. What's going on for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love. Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding their love life? What messages do we have for Libra? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love? We have the Moon. Emotions, intuition. Let's see what else needs to come out before I speak on this. This is Piscean energy, so you may have Pisces in your chart. Try the Moon for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love. We have the Six of Wands. Put it over here. Tell you the... What am I saying? Tell you Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life. What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? King of Wands in the reverse. There is that kind of scorpion hyena energy coming out with the King of Wands in reverse. Like there's some sort of frustration. There's some sort of like... There's something stirred up within you or inside of you. But again, it's just some sort of resentment. Or there's just something that's stirred up within you, Pisces. Oh, shit, not Pisces? What? I just did Pisces readings, so maybe that's why. But some of you may actually have Pisces in your chart. Because they are your counterpart. Anyways, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought, y'all. Oh, God. Okay, last reading of the day. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have Four Swords in the reverse. Wow. King of Pentacles in the reverse. We also have 2 extra cards. We have Chariot and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so there is obviously some anxieties, some stresses, something from your past that you haven't quite let go of. This is probably what you're stewing on, whatever the situation is, whatever that burnt you or left a mark on you. Or I think for the most part, you've been trying to keep your cool on the outside. You look calm, collected, you got lots of attention on you, lots of eyes on you. You got a lot going on. Regarding your career, you're pretty focused, you're moving, making moves. But on the inside, there's this restlessness. You might be tossing and turning a little bit at night, or even just dreaming of this individual, or dreaming of this situation, or just being reminded of it. And it's just like, it's shaking you to your core. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, both in the reverse. Like, there is definitely an imbalance in your masculine side. Like, it's as if there's some sort of emotional thing that's on your mind, and it's like, no matter how hard you try to focus on your career and your studies and your life and this and that, you always can't seem to shake some sort of feeling that's within you. It's your shadow side, the moon. This is your shadow side that you're needing to do some reflection and introspection. And right now, you're moving through the discomfort. It's scary. You don't know what's around the corner, and it might even be painful. These emotions coming up, and it's like, you have to look at them, because I swear I said this in your last reading, Libra. If you don't look at whatever these emotions are, it's going to start seeping into the rest of your life, other places in your life, things that have nothing to do with your love life and your connections. It could be your career, it could be your work, it could be your hobby projects. But it's like, if you ignore these feelings, it's gonna start affecting those areas in your life. You're not going to feel as inspired. You're going to feel more exhausted emotionally, mentally. You don't have the same energy. Why? Because there's something that needs to be acknowledged here. And there's an imbalance. And you're definitely needing to ground yourself, because you're getting way too heated over something. Or there's something that's, it has you stirred up. So you need to take a deep breath and step into this discomfort. Okay? Talk to someone. Have a conversation, okay? Otherwise, like, again, you don't have to go through this alone. You have a support around you. What was at the bottom of the deck? We have the 9 of Cups, Hierophant, Judgment in the reverse, and 3 of Swords in the reverse, and the 5 of Swords. So there is obviously some sort of pain and painful experiences that you went through in the past. Trying to get over it. For the most part, you have, but there's still this energy lingering. Otherwise, it wouldn't show up here. Judgment in the reverse is about something from your past, right? So again, it's that thing that you're stewing on, the thing that has you feeling restless, the thing that you've been trying to mask and pretend it's not there, even though deep down you know it's there, and it's starting to affect other realms in your life. Again, you're trying to look calm, collected on the outside, trying to focus on, getting your stability and your coin and your health and exercising and doing all the right things. But you can do all the yoga, all the working out and eating well and exercising well, but if you don't deal with what's going on within your heart, you're still not healthy, or something like that. I don't know. It's a post I seen on Instagram, like, long time ago, but I remember that post. And it's like, it's so true, right? You could be doing all the healthiest things and activities, but if you don't deal with what's going on within you, your mental health, you could be physically healthy, but mentally, emotionally, you got work to do. Opportunity for learning and growing with the Hierophant. It also talks about what you're investing your energy into, what you're committing yourself to, and the 9 of Cups. So, for the most part, unrelated to this experience or this situation that you're trying to ignore or move on from or distract yourself from, you are at a pretty good place. Your wishes, your dreams, your manifestations, they're coming in. They're becoming tangible. You're getting really close to your 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. You've dedicated yourself. You've committed yourself. So keep going. But at the same time, how can you keep going when you're out of balance? It's almost like you're so close to the finish line, and then you lose your balance, and then you stumble, and then the person out behind you passes you, and now you get second place instead of first because you didn't take the time to ground yourself and do that little dirty work and little tweaks, and you get me? Anyways, there is energy of you guys moving forward, You are pretty confident, right? Even with the 9 of Pentacles and the Chariot, there is confidence here. So I don't think you're doubting yourself in the direction you're moving down. But again, there's still like this past experience, or there's some burdens of the past with the Judgment in the reverse, where maybe you look back at a past experience, maybe you feel guilty or you beat yourself up over something. And at the end of the day, it's a lesson for you to grow and learn from with the Hierophant. You can grow from this, you can learn from this, and you can become a better person. Take it easy on yourself. Spend some time alone to go inward, to connect with yourself, to feel whatever it is that you're needing to feel, to acknowledge whatever these things are that are coming up that you've been trying to suppress and trying to pretend it's not there. Deal with it. Or don't. But then, like I said, it's going to be affecting every other aspect of your life. And where you're literally going to be forced to look at whatever this is, okay? And so that's why it's so important to let your friends help you, okay? Ask for and accept support from others. You don't have to go through this alone. If you resonate with this reading and you didn't check out the last reading I did for you, which was for March, I highly suggest you go watch it. I'm pretty sure it was your March reading where it's like, you don't have to go through this alone. There's a helping hand, or someone comes through it's like as if someone can sense something's off with you. Someone close, someone near, someone dear to you, and they want to help you, but it's up to you. Are you willing to let your guard down and open up and discuss these uncomfortable things and have these uncomfortable conversations so that you're able to move forward and thrive and live your best life? Or are you going to just keep it to yourself, maybe struggle with it, dealing with it on your own, and it being a longer, tougher process? Or maybe if you were to talk to someone and open up, you normally do feel a lot better when you do that, right? And if you don't want to talk to a friend, you can always talk to a therapist, right? All right, let's take a look into the person you're connecting with. Tell me the person Libra is connecting with in love. Tell me the person Libra is connecting with in love. Tell me the person Libra's connecting to in love. Show me clearly. By the person Libra's connecting to in love. By the person Libra's connecting with in love. Okay, what do we have? We have Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So similar energy to that peacock. Realizing, seeing something, seeing the truth, right? There's many different angles, many different perspectives and views and points and that you can view from the situation, but at the end of the day, you only have one set of eye that will tell you the answer, right? It's looking like some sort of truth here, or like, anyways. Or it's like maybe someone's debating, right? Because of the Two of Pentacles, he's weighing out his options, debating, having a conversation, or like bringing something up with you, or like bringing clarity, or bringing light to something, or like saying, hey Libra, I've been noticing your energy's been off lately. Like, do you want to talk about it? I'm always here for you. Like, they're almost like, do I extend myself? But is that overstepping boundaries because they haven't asked for help? You know, kind of getting that energy. We have air and earth coming out. Okay. Try the person Libra's connecting to in love. Hangman, Piscean energy. You might be dealing with a Pisces. But again, they're weighing out their options, or like they're trying to make a decision, but they're not really sure what to do. So they kind of just sit there and wait. They don't really take much action. They don't really say anything until like they feel 100% called to do so. And then again, there's the different angles you can look from this situation that I was saying with the peacock, right? Many different perspectives, many different eyes, different views you could look at this. Same thing with the hangman, different views you can see this from. Anyways, we have High Priestess in reverse, so something being brought to light, okay, or being exposed. And that's right next to the Ace of Swords. Right, the person Libra's connecting to in love. We have Two of Wands. Decision. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse, Lovers in the reverse, Six of Pentacles. So, we got two twos, two eights. It's so weird. This is a love reading, or a partnership reading, connection reading. I guess it can apply to any type of relationship, but I'm trying to direct this more for romance. And there's no cups in here. And what about this side? We had no cups on their side either, on Libra's side. So that's why I'm like, well, I'm feeling like this is a friend, but that could also be a love interest or potential opportunity. Like someone who truly cares for you, someone who carries a lot of deep emotions for you and wants the best for you and doesn't like to see you go through this. Even though you think you're masking it well, it seems like this person can read you so easily. Maybe you're not even aware of it, Libra, but this person, like, just knows you so well. Anyways, so basically what I was feeling from this is like they sense something's off with you. They want to reach out, they want to help you, but they don't know how. They don't want to overstep boundaries, and they can sense something's off. And they have lots of wisdom, lots of support, lots of advice that they could give you and help you, but they don't know if it's their place to help because they don't know if you want it or like if it'd be awkward or, you know, so they're in like a weird kind of position because they know you're going through it, but they don't know how to approach you or to talk about it or to bring it up. So they have this mindset, they want to have this breakthrough, but they're contemplating it, they're going back and forth, they have the decision. Do I speak up? Do I just mention it? Do I bring it up? Do I ask them? Like, what do I do? And so they kind of think about it, they contemplate it, they go inward, they reflect on it, they don't take a move or take any action just yet, they just kind of wait. Maybe I'll wait, maybe if they are really going through it, they know they can come to me, they know I've said it before, right? So you kind of just hold off on that thought. Let me just hold it, I'll keep it in my back pocket, right? So then we have the Two of Wands and the High Priestess in the reverse. So there's that decision again as they're contemplating, as they're going inward, and then they just get this feeling, or like intuitively. I think this person could be extremely intuitive, or like they just have a really good intuition, or like they just have like these spidey senses. And they're like, you know what, I have to bring this to light here. I'm going to have a conversation and just see where they're at, right? And so, Eight of Wands. There's a conversation, messages back and forth, or communication. And as you are having this conversation, or as Libra's person or friend seems to reach out and communicate and be like, hey, like, you good? And maybe Libra opens up a little bit and be like, you know what, I'm kind of going through it. And then Libra's like, you know, you want to talk about it? I'm here for you, right? So there's back and forth. It's really quick communication. There's movement here, right? Especially when we go from the Hangman, which is very slow, stuck, stagnant energy, to movement. So I like that. We go from the Eight of Wands to the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So Libra was in their head, going through things alone, stuck on a situation, trying to distract themselves, but at the same time, they couldn't seem to break away completely from something. This conversation that's being had, or maybe your little 2 cents of advice, or you just saying, hey, I'm here for you, I support you, I care about you, helps them in some sort of way. And it may not even seem that big of a deal to you, but for Libra, or whoever's on this side, it makes all the difference. Like, it giving them a feeling of relief. Like, they now know I'm not alone, or I don't have to go through this alone, or I have support, or like they want to help me, or my friend cares about me, or like this person generally wants me to be okay, or like, you know. Thing is though, Lovers in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles. Maybe this person has romantic, I don't know. I was like, maybe this person has romantic feelings, but there's no cups. There's no cups. The Lovers in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles. It's like very conflicting energies. Because the Lovers in the reverse talks about imbalance of a connection, or someone doesn't feel the same way about the other person, unrequited, or, I mean, maybe there's a decision made up about a commitment of some sort. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about balance. So you're telling me something's not balanced, but now something's balanced, or like there's a balancing of a connection. Like, and again, like, where's the love? Where's the love in this? Like, maybe you got friend zoned, or maybe you friend zoned this person in the past, and so you know that they have romantic feelings towards you, but like, see, because we have true love come out. This is the romance of a lifetime, but where's the love at? No. Let's pull some major arcana cards to see what the main themes are between you and this person. But yeah, I'm just kind of confused. Like, where's the love at? Right? Feelings maybe are in the early stages, or it's like, oh no, they're my best friend, I could never see him like that. But it's like, but why not? I'm just saying. Maybe this isn't a romantic read. Maybe this is just like a friendship read, right? It doesn't all have to be love. Love doesn't have to be romantic. We have love for our friends, our family, our dogs, food, like everything, traveling. Like there's many different forms of love. It doesn't all have to be romance, right? Do you love your friends? I love my friends. I love my family, right? Different kind of love. Platonic love. It doesn't all have to be romantic and any of that. Anyways, so what are the main themes between Libra and this person they're connecting with? What are the main themes in this connection? What are the main themes in this connection between Libra and the person they're connecting with? Okay, that's too many. What are the main themes, please, between Libra and the person they're connecting with? What are the main themes between Libra and the person they're connecting with? We have the Sun. Nice. Leo energy. What are the themes between Libra and the person they're connecting with? In this connection. What are the main themes in this connection, please? Okay. Justice. Libra energy coming through. Okay. And Temperance. Saggy. So there's a lot of balance. Okay. So what was that Lovers in the Reverse about? Maybe just like unrequited feelings, right? Unrequited feelings. Okay, whatever. The Sun, Justice, and Temperance. So something is being brought to light, and it's bringing a lot of optimism and a lot of positivity, especially towards Libra side, or whoever is kind of going through it about a past situation, but kind of ignoring it. It's like you can't ignore it any longer. It's being brought to your attention. Deal with it, please. As you deal with it, you're going to feel so much better, so much lighter, and things are going to feel a lot more at peace and more balanced, right? Because there's a lesson to be learned here. Every single action has a consequence, and every single thing that you go through has some sort of lesson that you can take and grow from. Okay, something here is being brought into balance. I'm loving that. Okay. Also, so important for Libra side, as we had the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, both in the reverse. Ground yourself, please. Okay? Especially because we had all this fire. Where's the water at? There's literally no water on Libra's side, or even their side, but it's just like, to balance out fire, we need water. Well, we have Temperance, actually, so there's water in this card. This is Saggy energy, though. More fire. But this is a good card. This talks about peace of mind and clarity and calmness and, you know, to spend some time alone. Similar energy to the Tiger. It's, like, so important to just get in tune with your thoughts and put yourself as the first priority and fill your cup up so that you're able to take care of things and take care of business, right? If you got to take time off from work to recharge your battery, to replenish your emotions, have a good cry, whatever you got to do to bring yourself back into balance and get that inner peace, do it. Stop avoiding it and just do it, because you're going to feel so much better and so much more stronger and empowered. And notice how she's soaking up the sun, right? We got the sun coming out twice in these cards. So there's a lot of like happiness coming towards you, even on this person's side, right? Things are working out in their favor too. They're experiencing a lot of happiness overall in this relationship, this friendship, this connection. I do think there's the need for having an honest conversation, being open with your feelings and letting your walls down and letting your friends help you. Okay. What was at the bottom, just real quick? The Star, right? Step into your authenticity. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable or emotional. Show your truest, most authentic self. Don't be afraid of it. Let's take a little bit of, let's clarify just a little bit. Yeah, okay. All right, kind of the Sun real quick for Libra and the person they're connecting to. But yeah, like there are literally no cups in this read. So, all right, kind of the Sun for Libra and the person they're connecting with. Okay, we have the Three of Wands and Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Kind of the Sun for Libra. Two of Swords in the reverse. Kind of the Sun for Libra. Judgment. Let's get one more for the Sun. Page, Princess of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. So this is about working through the painful experiences, the deceptions, the heartbreaks, the endings, but working through it and working on trying to learn forgiveness, okay? Yeah, because underneath we have the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Working on forgiveness, working on healing these past woundings, these aches and pains. And again, it ain't gonna be overnight, and you might not want to do this alone. You might want to consider an extra helping hand. And that was literally your last reading. So, you know, there's a little bit of imbalance here. Again, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. That foundation you built for yourself, it's a little wobbly. It's a little wobbly, not gonna lie. There could be a little bit of insecurities. This also does talk about codependencies, even financially, okay? It's all about getting your footing right. And sometimes you need a little bit of extra help, a little bit of a support team going on here, all right? So that you are able to take steps in the right direction. Almost like when a baby's taking their first wobbly steps, right? We have the 3 of Wands. Very slow energy, but this is movement in the right direction towards a happy, fulfilling future with the Sun, okay? And as you're doing that, you have a decision, 2 of Swords with Judgment. Using your discernment, making this decision, head over heart. You don't have to go through this alone. As you're looking back at these past things, as you're trying to heal from certain experiences, as you're trying to move forward, there's support. Princess of Pentacles, and someone's offering you, hey, I know something that could help, or even just me being there. Hand on your back. Little extra support. Anyways, I think you might want to accept it. Okay, you do you. It's your life. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Let's just take a look into justice. Things are balancing out, which is good. Needing to have some honest conversations with yourself, especially if you have been distracting yourself or trying to suppress these things. Okay, time of justice. Oh my goodness. Time of justice for Libra, summonizing Venus, and the person they're... I feel like this is more Libra's read, so I apologize, cross-watchers. Like, I know this feels more directed for Libra. We have the Emperor, the 5 of Swords, time of justice for Libra, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's still like this energy of holding on, stewing on this past situation, and 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's a bit of a change, which is good. Ow, perfect. Wheel of Fortune. Right as I say there's change, Wheel of Fortune comes out. I like to see that. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Strength, Justice in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the World. There is you getting your stability, getting your balance, and wrapping this chapter up once and for all. No longer holding on to the pains, the burdens, the unfair treatment from your past. Having the compassion and patience with yourself as you learn to move through the discomfort and learn to face these feelings and talk to them, and allowing help from others. That's where this change comes from. You go from holding on so tightly to these grudges, to these burdens, to these pains, and how someone did you so wrong, had to do something about it because it was getting you nowhere. It was just affecting you in so many different ways. And so, you know what you did? You took action. Emperor energy. You took control over the situation, and you made some changes, you made some adjustments, and you freed yourself from these stresses, anxieties, fears, and basically that 4 of Swords in the reverse energy, that restless energy that I picked up earlier, you know, a bit of tossing and turning. You're free from that. You're easing this stress, easing whatever these burdens are, and that creates change. That creates movement. 2 more inner peace. I'm not even going to bother looking. Okay, fuck. Fine. We'll take a little look into this. Alright, Time of Temperance real quick, and then we're going to get some Tikashi messages, because it's been a little bit of a longer read. Time of Temperance for Libra, and I guess the person they're dealing with, but I feel like it's more directed towards Libra. 5 of Cups. 8 of Cups. There are the finally we have Cups come out. Temperance. The Alchemist. Anything else for Temperance? Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Fool. Perfect. Aries energy. Let's wrap it up here. So, learning to be comfortable in your feelings. The good, the bad, the ugly, embracing all feelings, not just the ones that make you feel good. All right? Learning to embrace it, learning to move through it, go with the flow, ride the waves, and as you're doing that, you're leaving a lot of things behind. A lot of emotional things that have been trapped within you that you've been suppressing and ignoring and pretending it's not there. You feeling them, right? You might have some blue days or a lot of blue days, and that's okay, but feel it, express it, get it all out, right? And then you're going to be able to walk away 100%, right? Obviously, there's still some anger that you may hold on in, but just express it, let it out, whatever, right? Get a piece of paper and write down what you wish to say to this person and then burn it. Get it all out. Everything you feel, what they made you feel, the things that you still carry in your heart, write it all out on paper, burn that shit. And do it as many times as you need. Cry it out, put some sad music on, get it out of your system where there's nothing left, no more tears left to cry. You're gonna feel such a huge relief. And then we have the Alchemist and the Fool. Now you've cleared up all that past shit, all this energy that you've been ignoring, suppressing, and pretending it's not there. Now, you don't even need to pretend because it's not there anymore. You dealt with it. You dealt with it. It's gone. You got a clear path. Whatever you want, you can have. New starts, new beginnings, and a new chapter for you, Libra. And I know this was supposed to be a love reading, but it was more for Libra, so I apologize, Crosswatcher, but maybe this is a Crosswatcher message too, for whoever came across this, looking to Crosswatch for their Libra, but maybe this turns out it was a reading that they needed to hear, right? So sometimes things work out in mysterious ways, but you don't need to go through this alone. And you're getting peace as you're doing the work. Good job. Props to you. It's not easy, but your last few readings have been like this, and I mean, it's been a message for somebody out there, so somebody obviously needs to hear it. Alright, so let's wrap this up with some Tikashi messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any Tikashi messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in this reading. I'm not even going to say for long. Look at this. We have balance come right out. And this whole reading, I'll make, you guys need to balance yourselves. You guys have been a little bit wobbly, a little bit like, yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, what do we have here? Trust, wow, and risk. Okay, those cards just flipped out like it was nothing. Balance. Oh my god, that's my dog in the background. That scared me. Balance. Balance is a state of being, not a fine line to tread. Be aware of all possibilities, for balance is not only available to you when you are working with one side of things. Hold your composure in the face of difficulty, and when you remember to breathe, balance is there for you. Trust, no fear. Trust yourself, your knowing, your intuition, your wholeness. Move with certainty and be sure of yourself. Now may be a decision time. It is only fear that could hold you back now. When you know that there's no such thing as a wrong decision, you will trust yourself joyfully. It is time to trust in the process of growth. Let go, allow, and flow. You might just enjoy it. And risk. Risk being yourself, risk having fun, risk loving, and risk living. Life is full of risks and nothing is guaranteed. Risks are easy when you trust yourself and flow, but do not take physical risk at this time. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Give a new idea a go, take a chance on something new, change your routine, be different. That is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful in any way, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching and take care.